G'day guys, today I'm doing a video, 10 ways how to survive in the bush. Let's go. This trick is like you got a sewing needle, which you could find in a medical kit, which I have done, and you just want to rub it on your head about 100 times. So once you've rubbed it about 100 times, you want to grab a leaf that's roughly the same size as the needle, and you want to grab a still piece of water like this. You just want to put the leaf in, and you just want to put the needle on it, and that should turn towards north and south. And I have got my thing, and that's right. That's one trick down. Let's go to the next one. If you want to grab one small stick that's decently straight, you want to grab another one, so like that. So you got two. Then what you want to do now is find one long stick that is straight. So we'll just quickly go have a look over here and we'll see if we can find one. Decently straight stick. So we're just going to go head back over to that other place where there's no shadows or anything, or it's just straight up wide open. And we'll just go head over there now and I'll show you how to set this up. Let's go. So this may not work, but if you guys saw that other trick that I showed you with the leaf, that would work. But this is another way. It's not going to work today. So if there was a shadow, the stick would make a shadow, and you'll put that stick, this little stick that you found, on the shadow, on the end of the shadow, and then you'll come back up maybe 2 or 3 hours later, and you, for example, the shadow's there. You want to put your foot on each stick, and in front of you is north and behind you is south, because the sun sets in the west. So that's one of the other tips. Let's head on to the next tip. Let's go. Alright, so this next tip is one of my favourites. So what you're gonna do is you want to bring. I always go on trips with this yellow high-vis shirt. So what I do is I'll hang up in a tree, and there's no bright colours around like this. So if I do get lost, someone can come and find me, and I always tell someone where I'm going, and they'll see this shirt hanging up in the tree, and they'll know that I've been here, so they'll know that they're on the right track. Let's get to the next one. So this next one's mainly for survival, especially if you're trying to survive and it's cold. So with my compass has got a magnet on it. Not a magnet, a magnifying glass. So just here, it's got a magnifying glass, and you can unscrew it. So because in Australia we've got really bad bushfires and it's a total fire band, so I'm actually not going to do it. I'm just going to show you what to do. So once you've got your magnet, you want to get a dry patch of dirt, like this, and you want to stack rocks around it like that, and then you want to find dry leaves, and then you want to be somewhere where there's no trees or anything, and you want to get your magnet and put it on this, and then the sun will shine through, and then causing fire. So then you could have a fire. But obviously, because in Australia we've got total fire bans, and yeah, I can't do this one with you today, but I'll make sure I do it in another video. Let's go to the next one. I always bring a medical kit. If you don't have a medical kit, you can always just make one, get a plastic bag, chuck band-aids, and I've got these little water things, so you can clean out wounds. You can just chuck them in a plastic bag and got a medical kit. But my dad's in the RFS, and he got this old one for me, so I've got that to use. So yeah, that's another tip. Alright, let's get on to the next one. So this next tip is, I've found this, right. What I could do if I'm staying out here overnight, I could get lots of bark like this and make this over a house like that, and just keep laying that over, so I've got shelter. So that's why you always want to salvage it, or make a mark like we did over there with the tree, so you can remember where this is, and you can make like a little hut underneath. You got shelter, and if you find something that you think could help you, so like tin, a mattress. We found a mattress over there when we're coming down. I don't know, whatever you can find that you think that could help you survive, take it with you, or leave it somewhere and make that your camp. And if you're gonna move camps, take it with you, because that could change how you survive if you need that. Let's go to the next tip. Is how to make a spear and get your own food, which we aren't gonna get food because we're not in a survival challenge. Oh, I thought there's a little eel over there. There actually was. So yeah, if you're in a survival challenge, this is gonna be like how to make a spear, and you could spear that eel if you would. You could use that magnet place to make a fire, and then you could cook that eel. So what we're gonna do now is make a spear to get that eel, but we're not gonna get him. So what you're gonna do is, on my knife, I've got like this wood cutting one that we use to mark the tree. So this, what I'm gonna do is this. You want to find a stick that's decently straight, and you want to cut it about here where it's not too thick but not too thin. You could. Just remember, this is still green wood, so it's very hard to cut through, and you don't want to cut your hand. So that's why you always cut away from you, like that. But I had to do that then, so just put my knife. If you're not using it, put it on the ground. Just like that. Oops, sorry, cameraman. Shout out to Max for being my cameraman today. Always, brother. You do go out in the bush, you always want to make sure your knives are sharp so they do work. And make sure you get an eel that's a respectable size to eat. You don't want to get a 2 metre eel if there's a 50 centimetre eel there, because you're mostly not probably going to eat the whole 2 metre eel. But if there's only one 2 metre eel there, just take it, because it's worth it, and then dying. Alright, so now I've done that, you just want to clear all this stick off, and I'll get back to you once I've cleared all this stick off. Is all these little notches like that, you just want to grab your knife, like the actual cutting knife, like that, and just cut it, just like slice it off like that.
empty town. We're searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me.
A spear. It's not the sharpest yet, but you know, we're just not going to use it today. But yeah, it's a little bit taller than me, which is what you want. And how long does that take us? 10 minutes. You always want to carry a watch so you know when it's going to get dark, so you can make your hut or shelter. So before it gets dark. So we'll just leave this down here. If we come down here, we want a spear or something, or a tadpole or something. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something from it. And yeah, catch you in the next one.